The year was 1995, everyone's favorite year for media. There were various movies, like Friday, lots of instant classic music hits, and everyone's favorite Spoon commercial. I think this was my favorite part, if I'm not gonna lie.
Sensational.
Now, even though I wasn't born yet in 1995, it still spawned one of my favorite movies of all time. The end of the Godzilla Heisei series, Godzilla vs. Destroya. This intro is so dramatic. I love it. This movie also gave me one of my favorite Godzilla designs, probably top 3, ever. It takes the already great Heisei design for Godzilla and makes it all red and fiery. Ooh. How is this not the coolest thing you've ever seen before? If Godzilla doesn't swallow an entire Tums factory, he's just gonna detonate like a nuclear bomb. His heartburn will kill millions and the entire Earth will be uninhabitable. This is the most destruction I've ever seen in a movie, and it didn't even happen. This was just a hypothetical. This is the most stakes I've ever seen in a movie before. Now, bringing in the S.H.monsterarts figure, I gotta say, it looks fairly accurate so far. I mean, it should be. This is their third time doing it. First, there was the original Burning Godzilla they made. Second, they had the Ultimate Burning Godzilla remake. And now, we've got the 70th anniversary remake. So I'm gonna hope that they can do it right. But so far, it looks really good. So let's prove it by looking at the sculpting, paint, and detail on this guy. Alright, let's get started. Now, taking a look at the head detail, I gotta say it looks really nice so far. The eyes and the overall scales look really nice. His ears have always been cute. And the eyes are mostly accurate, but I feel like they have a little too much black around the outside, but overall they still look pretty good. The teeth are really good. Both rows on top and bottom are painted pretty well. Let's focus up the camera, bring it a little closer, and the wash off from the teeth to the gums isn't too bad on both the rows. Let's check the top one out, and it's pretty good. I think it looks better on the top than it does the bottom, but it may vary from copy to copy, but yeah, I think that looks really good. Now, taking a look right below the head and down the spines, you can see all of this orange clear plastic. When MonsterArts does clear plastic on figures, you know it's going to be good because you can actually shine a light behind it and make it appear like it's glowing, which has always been a really nice detail. And it does it not only on the spines, but every other orange part of the body. Around when the tail starts, the orange stops though, and it's the classic gray spines down to the tip of the tail, which are always painted really nice. I love the dorsal plate design where it's black in the middle of the plates. Now, any orange part of the figure that comes in contact with light will shine pretty well, as you can see on the shoulders and the chest here. That's always been a really nice detail. Moving down the body, the paint and sculpt is still pretty much perfect. Every wrinkle of the skin is there, the burning highlights of the orange. The toes, good. Feet, they don't have any legal stuff on the bottom, which is unusual. Every figure in my collection has something like that on the bottom, so strange. And what I also really appreciate is that MonsterArts also lets you replicate Godzilla's meltdown. You just have to throw him in the oven. Now, is this figure worthy of the mantle of being a burning Godzilla? Well, we can't really say yet because we haven't gotten to the articulation. So let's get to that right now and just see how great he really is. For articulation, Godzilla's head can move pretty far up and pretty far down, and it has a pretty good side to side. When his back is fully straight, he can bend down that far and he can shift side to side. The shoulder and bicep joints can go out a little bit, go forward and backwards a decent amount. Elbow can go forward and go backwards a good amount. Hand can rotate all the way around and do a full 360. And he's got a pretty wide split, so he can be like SpongeBob ripping his pants. The knee can go back pretty far, and the ankle can go back a good amount. Forward, pretty good ankle tilt. Tail can go up that far, pretty good. And it has a very wide range of motion. Now for some comparisons. First off, we have the NECA Godzilla vs. Space Godzilla Goji, then the Hayatoys GVK Godzilla, and the S.H.monsterarts Godzilla Ultima. You know what I think? I think he's a 10 out of 10. We actually got one. It would be a 9.5, but he actually comes with accessories. First, he comes with a beam effect with a really cool little stand. Next, he comes with a pair of interchangeable hands. These ones are less open. And a 70th anniversary stand, which is also pretty cool. Now that was the S.H.monsterarts Burning Godzilla 70th Anniversary Edition. Now, here's my closing statement.